All right, Todd, here we are today for the 11-year-old semifinal game.
Semifinals, okay.
All right. Winter bracket game between Eastbank Little League and Ascension Parish.
All right, let's set the stage here. Who else is in this the 11-year-old bracket?
Well,
you know?
You're setting me up for failure.
So I think it's we need to be more prepared. I'm sorry.
Lafayette, maybe? So I would imagine Lafayette.
All right, well, let's concentrate on this game. So, obviously, this is the 11-year-old bracket. And for those of you who don't know out in Little League land, the state tournament is the final destination for 11-year-olds.
That's correct. There is no step past this. There's no going to Waco. No Williamsport. This is 11-year-olds.
So
Now,
obviously, go ahead.
I think with Ascension's 12-year-old team, they're all 12s. And our 12-year-old team actually has 4 11-year-olds on it. So basically what you see with Ascension
is what you're going to get next year.
More or less. They may add a kid here or there.
Right.
And then what you have with Eastbank's 11-year-old team, assuming the 4 11-year-olds on Eastbank's 12-year-old team come back, it might only be room for 8 of these 13 kids on the team next year.
Yeah.
And that's of course, if nobody else comes in.
That's correct. Going to be highly competitive for Eastbank's 11, 12-year-old major team next year to make that squad.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. It's going to be very competitive. I was doing some numbers earlier today, and right now, here we are on Monday. We're getting close to the end of the tournament. Eastbank Little League and Ascension Parish each have 5 teams still remaining in this tournament.
Oh, 5 each.
5 each. Lafayette has 4. South Lake Charles has 3. Mid-City and Shreveport each have 1.
Okay, so obviously the cream has risen to the top.
Well, you know, and I was also thinking earlier too, is in the 12-year-olds, the last 3 state championship games have been the 2 teams from District 2.
Yeah, I was thinking about that earlier as well. District 2.
Wait, that's not true. In 2022, well, so this potentially could be the 3rd year in a row, because in 2022,
the last time anybody outside of District 2 went was Lafayette in 21.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
So if you look at things in smaller terms, it's almost like District 2 is becoming the SEC.
You're right. Okay, I can deal with that.
Because of the last, what was it, the 22, 23, 24, so the last 3 state champions.
3 different teams.
3 different teams from District 2.
Right. Unheard of.
Yeah. Considering, like you mentioned, when we got into this thing, there was only 2 teams in District 2, us and Bogalusa.
Yeah.
That's it. And Bogalusa in the 11 and 12 division had never won state.
Yeah, well, before we got involved in 2014, I guess Bogalusa went straight to the state tournament.
They did.
Unopposed.
They did. And it wasn't until, around 21 or 22, they started allowing 2 teams from the district to go.
Yep. Got a little bit more participation in the tournament, which, look, frankly, I don't have a problem with.
Please stand for the national anthem.
We're going to pause second for the national anthem before this game.
Speaking of the national anthem, Coach Scott, you're gonna have to go see if the young lady from Mid City 10's is, if the 10-year-olds from Mid City is still
Play fair
involved.
and strive to win.
She was
Win or
unbelievable.
lose, I will always do my best. Play ball.
Jonathan was taking a kid's hat off during the pledge, but he forgot to take his own hat off.
All right, let the ribbing begin.
Yes. Okay. So basically what this is going to be us commentating this winter bracket game versus Eastbank and Ascension. And this is also going to be a roast of Frank Rennan, the coach of Eastbank's team.
Okay, hit the record button.
Oh, Coach Frank. I wish the guys around the police department headquarters over in Harvey would gather around in the meeting room and stick this sucker up on YouTube. And
I think they might be. We got 20 viewers right now.
You're the one who said you were late.
And here's Coach Grinfeld. He's already starting his shenanigans. He got his fans up on the pavilion to force us to be out in the sun. And
You got them here at noon.
so, Coach.
They really all wanted to come see Frank early while he's still in the game.
So I'm here with Wayne Grinfeld. He's the president of Ascension Parish, and Wayne just said this is y'all's fifth year. Fifth year. And I was going through the numbers earlier today of the team still in the tournament. Here we are Monday afternoon now. And so Eastbank and Ascension each have 5. Mm-hmm. And then Lafayette has 4. South Lake Charles has 3. And then Shreveport and Mid City each have 1. So our 2 programs have the most that's in it. And like I just told Todd, on kind of a smaller scale, when you look at the last 3 state champions in 12s,
Right.
are 3 different teams from District 2. So it's almost like we're our little mini SEC.
Yeah, without a doubt. And so we got to win tonight to keep that going, and then y'all would have to take care of business tomorrow night against them, and we'll do it again.
Yeah, but I was specifically meaning more in the 12s.
More 12, right? Without a doubt.
And then your 12-year-old, we lost 2 days ago to Lafayette. You guys are undefeated. You're 2-0. You're going to play undefeated Lafayette tomorrow in the winter bracket game.
Today at 4 o'clock.
Oh, yeah, I'm losing my mind. Yeah, so y'all play today in the winter bracket game at 4 o'clock. The winner's going to advance to the championship game. We'll then need to get beat twice.
Correct.
And the loser will hopefully be facing us tomorrow.
Yeah.
But, all right, so let's go. We're getting started. Leading it off for Eastbank is Cooper Cancian. Cooper Cancian, for us, is one of the many kids that have come over to us from that Paulina area. Many famous kids we have from Paulina. A lot of world champions from Paulina.
Did it hit him or he took a swing there?
It looked like he took a swing to me. Marshall Luke, household name from Paulina, plays at Lutcher. Well, just graduated from Lutcher. He had signed with LSU. Tommy John surgery, so he's going to go to LSU Eunice. You had on the intermediate world championship team last year, you had Wes Poirier and Reed Roussel, whose younger brother plays on this team today. So they're both from that area as well. So you have 3 different world champions from Paulina on 2 different teams in Eastbank, Eastbank.
We've talked about that a lot. That area is just a plethora of baseball talent.
And then 2 years ago, Ascension Parish went and grabbed Paulina and put him in their boundary. I mean, a good move on their half. But by the same token, we went and grabbed.
And you gave it up without a fight?
Well, we didn't know what was happening. It was nobody. It was no man's land. But so there's a no man's land just to the east of Santiago, Dominican Republic, that we went and grabbed ourselves.
He comes in every summer.
So I need y'all to move like 10 feet to the left.
No, that ain't happening.
Not going to happen.
Okay, so they did call this a strike. No scoreboard. So Cooper Cancian is still batting. So it looked like he swung and then got smoked.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm at a travel ball tournament with no scoreboard.
Yeah, what's going on with the scoreboard, Coach?
I feel like I'm at a travel ball.
All right, working on it.
I'll tell you what, for a little guy, Coach Scott, this guy can bring it.
Yeah, he is a little guy and great form.
Throwing strikes.
You still have their lineup, or who took their lineup? You mind, Miss Parra, may I see their lineup, please? All right, let's see. So we can get their positions. So the pitcher for AP is Luca Drago. So Cancian pops out to the pitcher for the first out of the inning. So 6.
Next up, number 22, Connor Sauter.
Now batting for Eastbank is Connor Stouter. His younger brother is playing for the state championship he's playing on a 9-year-old team. So they play later on today. They won 2 games yesterday. Yeah, this little guy, great motion.
Yep.
He looks really, really good. He's been taught well.
Rant. All right, I'll say it right the second time.
Oh, we're gonna be trouble. Nice play.
Nice dig at third.
That ball's spinning off the end of the bat. That's a really difficult play.
Next up, number 4, Parker Heyman.
As always, Ascension Parish has a very good-looking 11-year-old team.
Yep. So now batting is Parker Heyman. We have 2 outs in the top of the first inning. Low pitch count for this young man right off the bat, keeping it way down. Speaking of pitch counts.
Right up, Park!
He almost dug that one out of the ground.
Yeah. Base hit or an error? I think it's a base hit too.
You gonna give him a base hit, Alex?
I agree. I mean, he had to go pretty far to his left. It's a tough play. All right. We have 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. Now batting for Eastbank is Ian Para.
Hey, getting over, talk it up, let's go.
Ascension doesn't have a very big team. Ian's been in the program forever.
He's a big kid.
He's a really big kid, yeah. Oh, out front a little bit. Curveball inside.
I like his swing too.
Yeah, aggressive. Do you think Frank's hot over there in the third base coaching box?
Well, I'm about to pan into the belly.
He's giving signs while the kid's pitching. I don't know how that works. Look, do you have to have special periphery of vision as a batter or as a base runner to see the signs as the kid's in his windup? I think Coach Frank needs to give that sign a little early. Oh, we got 2-1 count, 2 outs here. Top of the first inning. F8. All right. Top of the first, Eastbank. No runs, 1 hit. No errors, 1 runner left on base. Ascension coming to the plate.
It is a hot and steamy one already today. Well, I say already, it is 2 o'clock, probably the hottest part of the day. These 4 umpires, man, they have a lot of gear under there. God bless them.
You could talk about the umpires all day long. Frank's got to stand out there third base box.
Yeah.
That's a tough gig.
Yeah, and, bigger people lose more weight out in the sun, so he's going to drop at least 20 lbs today.
Keep a track of pitches.
Do you, let's hope to God Frank's not calling pitches.
Well, if it's not him, it could be Jonathan. So, but we'll see how that works.
I'd have to imagine it's Chad, huh?
It's Chad.
Chad, I think.
Okay, so that was the third option.
Sitting with us right now until he's got to go get ready for the 12-year-old game is Alex Lagasse. River Ridge boy, graduated from John Curtis. Played 2 years with Delgado.
How we doing?
How we doing, Alex?
Pretty good.
Been busy the last few nights. Everything good? You having a good time?
We know it.
All right. Man of not many words. So what you been up to, Alex?
Hanging out with the group we got, making sure they're ready to play. Had a shaky one the other night against Lafayette. Probably a game we should have won, but baseball happens. When you make mental errors, you get beat. We let baseball beat us. We let Eastbank beat Eastbank. That's
Well,
what happened.
I went with y'all today to go hit of course, Ian screwed up the times at Marucci, so then we had to change plans and come hit at the facility. But the kids are very, very loose, and they can really swing the bats. I was impressed.
Well, they kind of have been all year, and it's kind of been fun to see them, the way that they interact with one another. Like, it's not everybody's high strung. Everybody understands it's a game, and I think that plays well into their advantage a lot of the time, and that's why they're very successful.
Leading it off for Ascension is Cooper Swire. He's the shortstop. They look like a good group of kids, Alex.
Very good. But I mean, they got a good group of parents. They understand what we're here to do. They have the goal. They want to go to Waco. They want to go to Williamsport. And before we lost, we probably had our eyes too big on Waco, and we got beat. And then I told them after the game, it's like, you got to execute this pitch, not next pitch.
That's a nice play. That kid was under control.
Yeah.
That was a really nice play by Taj. I'm writing down the positions right now.
Number 10, Trace Vito.
But
So Alex, let me ask you a question. So you pitched for Delgado, and now you're the pitching coach for Eastbank's 12-year-old team.
correct.
How did your experience at Delgado help prepare you for this?
Well, you're around the game at a different level, and you get to see the high performers that have potential to make it to the next level, and you're around a very good group of guys that they all have potential. They all have potential to be where they are.
So in other words, you got to see what separated
Yeah, for sure.
one
Because,
great pitcher from an average,
of course,
and what it took to get there.
yeah. And it's evident once you get there that everybody's talented. Everybody's there for a reason. Just like every kid out here on this 11-year-old team or out on the 12-year-old team, they're out here for a reason. Each of them have their own set of tools. Each of them have their own strengths and their own weaknesses. We just want to maximize their strengths, make sure they're where they need to be, and work on their weaknesses a little bit so that maybe during the fall, winter, all of that, they can work on the weaknesses, maximize the strengths, and come back and make the all-star team next year until they got to go on to school ball.
Right. And Alex, you were kind of a late blossomer. I mean, you didn't make the 12-year-old all-star team when you were 12, but you kept on plugging away at it. You had a tremendously successful high school career, and then wound up playing at Delgado.
From early on, it was always a goal to play at the next level. I mean, I was 8 years old, able to go watch my brother play at Delgado. My dad played there. So when you're 8 years old and all you're around is baseball, what else are you going to want to do?
I wanted to mention pitching for us is Parker Heyman, and he's doing a great job, by the way. As we're sitting here talking and we're watching the game, the kid's doing a great job. Now batting for Ascension Parish is John Landry. I'm sorry, so keep going, Alex.
But little things like I remember the team, my 12-year-old team. I didn't make it, but the team went to Waco. I've played with a bunch of those kids since I was like 6, and like I was very motivated after that. I was like, why sit and poke? What is that gonna do? That ain't gonna get me any better. So I went out next year. When I was 13, I think I was playing for Little Farms, and All-Stars came around, got cut again. Like, damn, got more work to do. Show up to Rummel, go to Rummel, play my 8th grade year. Coach Scott Day was actually our coach. I'm coaching with him now. I got a very tight relationship with him. But going into my freshman year, got cut again. I'm like, damn. So it's constant. It's like life. There's always bumps in the road. You just got to adjust and make the most out of it, keep working hard. And then when I transferred back to Curtis,
Real quick, no runs, no hits, no errors, 3 up, 3 down for Eastbank defense right there. So after 1 inning of play, Eastbank 0, Ascension Parish 0. Great job by our pitcher, Heyman, right there in the first inning. And coming up to bat for Eastbank is going to be 5, 6, 7. It's going to be Cameron Roth, Colton Tranchina, and Graham LeBlanc. Alex, this is all great stuff. Keep going, boy.
So I remember first day getting back to Curtis, met with Coach Jeff, and I was just like, y'all got practice today? Could I come out? He was like, yeah, you got your glove? I'm like, yep, sounds good. I'll be out there.
11.
And from the get-go, I knew that I had a lot of work to do, and I had that whole year. It was my sophomore year. I was ineligible, so I just dug deep, dug my foot in the ground, and started going to work. So then my big opportunity didn't come until my senior year, but I made sure junior summer, going into senior year, that I would make a name for myself and just get to work. And
Alex, if I remember correctly, in your senior year at Curtis, wasn't your ERA going into district like 0.5?
it was something like that.
Or 0.4, 0.3, something crazy.
It was,
And when called on in district, you did a phenomenal job, and you got outs. Your ball moved.
Yep.
You had a good changeup. You hit your spots, and like I said, you had a lot of movement, and you let your defense work for you.
Yeah.
Catch your pitch count down and everything. Okay, now batting for Eastbank is Cameron Roth, but you had a phenomenal senior year.
Yes, sir. Well, what I think I did a really good job of, and I just tried to keep it simple. This is something that Coach Sherman told me when we were at Delgado. You play the game, you don't play the opponent. I think I did a pretty good job of just playing the game.
Cameron Roth rounds out the second base for the first side of the inning. Now batting is Colton Tranchina.
But I remember, like, the work we had to put in. Going into senior season, and you get lost in it, and you get lost in the results, and you want such good results, and maybe you'll throw a shutout, but being young and wanting it all, you just get lost in it, and it's hard to cherish what you've done, and hard to cherish the memories because you're.
Now, Alex, y'all lost your senior year. Didn't y'all lose to Catholic in the state championship game?
We lost in the quarterfinals.
Number 10.
Was it the year after y'all lost to Catholic in the state championship game?
We lost my junior year in the state championship.
Oh, okay. Now batting for Eastbank is Graham LeBlanc. He's a second baseman.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
And this year, who won this year?
This year, Catholic won again. Second year in a row.
Beat Brother Martin.
Beat Brother Martin, that's right.
Yep.
Because they changed the format this year. It was 2 out of 3 in the semis and in the championship.
Yep.
And only the top 2 teams from each division went to Sulphur. Not like 4 in the past.
Correct.
Wow.
And then when you were playing, Coach Scott, at Rummel in '89, you had like the first few rounds, if you had the best record, you would be playing at your home field. Then I believe when you got to the last 3 rounds, they were all at Alec Box Stadium.
That's right. So 8 teams
And
win.
I think you had to win 3 there. All single elimination to win the state championship.
The whole tournament was single elimination. And yeah, the last top 8 teams went to wherever that destination was. My senior year was at Alex Box.
Yep.
Yeah. And you know what's funny? Like when I would, like I must say this, and people would go like, "What in the world?" Like some of the better teams in the state that year was like West Jefferson was
That's
good.
who y'all opened up with at Alec Box.
That's right.
Who'd y'all play? Who'd play second there? I can't remember.
Bel Air, which has fallen off.
Bel Air,
they're
and then Airline.
And then Airline.
Okay.
So we played, and so we opened up at Mandeville.
Yep.
Then we played at Bonneville, who
Yep.
was really good. They were like
Yep.
26-3, and we beat them twice.
I remember that.
And I remember like a huge crowd at Bonneville. And
I was
again, like I'm saying this, like Bonneville, West Jeff,
Yeah.
all these teams, and people are like, what is he talking about? Like those teams are terrible. Well, maybe they're not so good now, but back then they were all good.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, even Grace King, they had the lefty pitcher that was, I think his name was Bird maybe, who was like really, really good. So like, even Riverdale was good.
Why don't you tell the audience who Airline had on their team the state championship game?
Starting pitcher for Airline was Todd Walker. Todd Walker.
Not too shabby.
They had beat Jesuit in the semifinal game, and I don't think scouting was really a thing back then. Like we didn't know anything about Airline. You know, we knew about Jesuit because we had played Jesuit twice in regular season. We played them for the district championship,
Yeah.
so we know those guys. But as far as Airline goes, we didn't have a clue. But we were incredibly confident going into the game. We knew we were going to win, and that goes to show you. We talked about yesterday about in baseball, mental aspect of the game and confidence and all these things, and we knew going into that game we were going to win. And it goes to show you,
Number 3, Luca Drago.
Now batting for Ascension is the pitcher, Luca Drago. But, you know, from a baseball standpoint, when you have ultimate confidence and you know you've done what you needed to do from a little trouble there. From a preparation standpoint, then you know, okay, we've prepared the way we're supposed to prepare. And we're going out in the field, and I trust in my teammates, and you have that confidence you're going to win. That is a huge advantage over the opponent, right? So Drago flies out to second base. Now batting is the third baseman, Cohen LeBlanc. He's the one that made the really nice play on Cantian's ball. Oh, it wasn't Cantian, it was Stouter. These two little pitchers remind me of one another.
Yeah, they do.
I think the AP kid may throw a tick harder though.
Yeah, I think so. But they are inducing a lot of pop-ups.
But you know,
There's another one.
nice play. That's left fielder Colton Tranchina. His dad pitched at UNL.
Next up, number 27, Corbin Durant.
He was very confident going to get that ball, and that ball was in the gap. Now batting for Ascension is Corbin Durant. He's the catcher for Ascension. And what both pitchers are doing, they're keeping the ball down by the knees.
Mm-hmm.
Like both of them are keeping the ball very low. So we have 2 outs here. We're in the bottom of the second inning, still scoreless.
You know, a lot of times, 9, 10s, and even 11s to a certain point, these games tend to drag because, you know, you have such a high pitch count. They're having trouble finding the strike zone. Well, that's not the case today at all.
That's a strike. See, there again, down by the knees. Look, the more we can not have decisions made by Frank in part of this game, the better chances we have to win. Fly out to second base.
Another pop-up.
Hey, this kid, this Parker Heyman kid for us is doing a great job. Just same as the kid for them.
Yeah.
Both of them are doing an excellent job.
I don't have a pitch count, but I would venture to say he's less than 20.
I think they're probably both like low 20s. So after 2 innings of play, it's 0-0. Well, I was about to say neither team has a hit, but we made a decision that Parker Heyman got a hit on that ball that was hit towards third, where the kid had to go off to the left trying to make the play. Could have been questionable either
17
way.
pitches.
17 in 2 innings, yeah.
Yeah, pretty incredible.
And how many does Ascension kid have? 20. 20 for Ascension's pitcher.
There we go.
Which is Luca Drago, and only 17 for our guy. Wow. Frank's talking to the umpires, trying to work the umpire.
Trying to make him think that he knows what he's doing.
He's also probably boring him to death. The guy's probably gonna fall asleep soon.
Well, they might be talking about the menu at the concession stand.
Why does Frank have a big mustard stain on his shirt?
Probably gobbled on a.
I think right now, I can't read lips very well, but he's like, the Frito pie is absolutely delectable.
His fingers have like a blend of like chili cheese sauce and like the Frito thing on it.
Cheeto dust.
Yeah, Cheeto dust. Yeah, it's disgusting. That was why the kids were so reluctant to give him a high five before the game. All
All right, let's get back to baseball.
By the way, this is brought to you by Supreme Toyota in Hammond, Kyle Goday. Look, Kyle Goday and Supreme does such a great job of selling cars and treating people the right way. But there's something Kyle does even better than that, and he provides me with these photos of Frank, like at the movie theater with the big bucket of popcorn and filling it with a gallon of butter. And I was wrong yesterday. The other picture wasn't Frank eating a big old giant thing of like chips or whatever it was. They were at Seether's restaurant, and he was eating a platter, and he had like a fistful of French fries.
You see, a lot of the audience may not know Frank, but you're about to get a...
So now batting for Eastbank, 8th hole hitter, third baseman Taj Cortez.
It's peak male performance right there.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's get back to it.
Our little scorekeeper here, she's having a good time with us. She said she wants to chime in on some stuff with Frank too. Huh? What you got to say about Frank?
He's a very nice guy. He's a great announcer.
He is a great announcer. I'll give you that. Now,
What do you think about his music selection?
Well, he plays double Dutch bass.
Oldies, yes.
Yeah. Well, oldies because he's old.
Yeah.
He loves double Dutch bass.
I think it played about 4 times in a 6-inning game.
All right, Taj draws a base on ball. Hey, start the inning off with the runner. You know, and again, getting back to baseball now.
Next up, number 42.
This is a huge game. Winner goes to the state championship game.
Yep.
It's a big game.
Loser has to come back, play Lafayette.
Yeah, let me look at that bracket real quick.
Then would have to come back and win twice.
No, anything under 12s is a one game winner
one
take
game,
off.
okay.
Yeah. So let's see. So Lafayette is playing South Lake Charles right now on one of the other fields.
Okay.
So the winner of the South Lake Charles Lafayette game will play the loser of this game tomorrow. The winner advances to Wednesday's state championship game, and again, it's a one game winner take all. Hey, you know what? You know you get a good umpire when that's a strike, obviously, but the catcher drops the ball, but the umpire still calls it a strike.
Yeah.
You know, some umpires, the catcher drops it, it's just like, and then I guess it's a ball. You know.
It's happening a lot this weekend with these young catchers, and all the umpires have been adjusting to it and making the right calls.
I've been very pleased with the umpiring. I think they've done a very good job. I mean, some calls for us, some not for us, but I think overall they've done a great job. That's a nice hit, but kind of beaten into the turf. He's got some speed. That was Canning Walker that just hit into a fielder's choice. Looks
Ball
like
wasn't quite hit well enough off the bat to turn 2 on that play.
off the bat, I thought it was hit harder than what it was.
It kind of died in the turf.
I was going to say it was driven into the turf. Now batting is Luke Gibbs. He's been in our program for a long, long time.
Got any relation to the Gibbs?
Nope.
Not.
Smart job by the pitcher getting you
Luke's
out.
dad actually played for my dad at Grace King.
Wow.
While my dad coached with Bobby would do at Grace King.
Tall guy.
Very tall.
Yeah, Michael's tall. So now batting is 11th hole batter for Eastbank, Carson Bethay. Oh, that's a ball up. You can't swing at that. You know, and I don't know how much they talk about this stuff, but like we talked about the other day, it's so important knowing the count. 0-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're looking dead red. You know, you're looking dead red. You can't. Pitch, you can't be swinging at a ball in your eyes. You know, and because of a pitch counts and all that stuff. But so that ball, a little bit on the corner, nice pitch by the pitcher. But you know, I don't know how much our kids, how much kids nowadays understand the importance of a count.
Even at the highest levels.
Ooh,
Great effort by the catcher.
yeah, great effort by the catcher, and he's about an inch away from hitting his
Busting his
head on
head.
that concrete.
Need some padding out here on these brick walls.
Even at the highest levels, I feel like sometimes players struggle to have a good feel for their swing when it's a 2-1, 3-1 or a 0-1, 0-2 disadvantage count. They kind of, at the level, they still struggle as you get better, as you get older. And I know definitely that these kids, they're probably thinking about it a lot more.
Well,
You don't want to stand
things have
in front of that
changed
'cause the signal's coming.
during the years.
You can stand anywhere else.
Things have changed over the years where back when we grew up, they pounded fundamentals into us.
Yep.
Pounded fundamentals, right? We were fortunate to have a lot of good coaches coming up, teaching us all these fundamentals. Nowadays in travel ball, fundamentals are out the window. I think you probably
win at all costs, right?
Well, I'm
Or
talking about more like
it's-
practices. I think it's probably around a BP, maybe some ground balls. But like, I don't think anybody works on, or I say anybody, but probably very few work on first and thirds, rundowns. I watch high school. I was watching even in college in the World Series, screwing up rundowns left and right. Like, there's nobody working on this stuff anymore. And like, I guess these college or even high school coaches are expecting these kids to come in and know this stuff, and they don't. They don't know this stuff. And you know, I was always big with fundamentals. We would go over this over and over and over and over again. You know, pound away at the fundamentals.
Even like when we warm up before a game, what do? Specialty.
Yeah.
We don't even start with gloves. We start from the
And you know, I
basics.
learned that from Johnny and Jeff Curtis. You know, rather than just doing a pull, we call it specialty, the way you roll the ball and you're working on backhands and all this other kind of stuff. So you're getting your heart rate up, getting a sweat built up, and you're working fundamentals at the same time. It's not just, and then like when you warm up, I hate watching teams warm up and there's no purpose. Nobody's stepping and throwing, nobody's hitting the other guy in the chest, the shoulders aren't square, they're not bending their knees, and then 98% of coaches aren't even watching it, and there's nothing's being taught, All right, so here we are, bottom of the third. Leading it off for Ascension is number 7, the 7th hole batter, Knox Bark.
Another Little League game where runs are hard to come by.
Yeah, these two teams have really battled over the years. I would assume we've built up quite a rivalry with us and AP here with these two clubs.
Friendly rivalry.
Friendly rivalry, sure, but a rivalry.
Yeah.
Because I think typically we've been the best two teams in the state. That's another pop-up.
Another ball in the air. Not a play.
I don't think you're gonna win, G-Money.
Hey, we got more people in the crowd by far. Probably twice as many. Oh, but they got some people sitting up there too, up on top.
Yeah, they stole our spot.
They stole our spot. That's why you're looking at a lot of net right now. It's because we had to set up down up underneath because they already had people set up with their chairs up on top, like waiting for
Coach,
Bacchus on
Coach Stott,
St. Charles Avenue.
I don't know what your opinion is, but I like being closer to the action here, and I think the viewers might as well. Would you consider doing the broadcast for the 12s down here? Because I got a couple of comments that the action seemed a little bit far away where we've been doing it.
Hey, I'm down for whatever. I don't care.
Corbin Adderholt.
Now batting second baseman Corbin Adderholtz.
Coach Scott, I would just say it's been one of those days where you try to plan something, it just doesn't go. You're like 20 minutes late here. You might be somewhere an hour before it opens.
Don't try to make up for the mistakes Ian made.
He made a mistake earlier. We were late to our spot. He had to go to the racetrack.
Plus, he had to go to racetrack.
Yep.
Plus, then he decided to get behind the guy with the big lawnmower, and we were stuck there for 10
I made
minutes.
3 wrong turns, which is average for me. Scott, how many wrong turns have I taken this week?
I'm dizzy from all the circling we had to do on the road.
Put it this way, if I were a homing pigeon, I would have been retired a long time ago.
I wish somebody could get Frank like one of those those little baby wipes to get that mustard off his shirt. Do you think, like, in post-game meetings, how many kids fall asleep when Frank's talking to them after a game?
I've gone into those post-game meetings and I've fallen asleep, Coach. It's just, I don't know.
Nice job. This kid is lighting it up. Parker Heyman for Eastbank Little League on the
That
mound.
fastball was up top. Got him to induce that swing.
Cole Fernandez.
The kid's a real deal, buddy. I like this little guy. You know, both of these pitchers kind of remind me of, and I don't know if you remember this guy. Definitely way too young for Alex. Is the guy from Florida State? It was like Richie something that pitched for Florida State back in like the mid '80s, and it was
can't remember that.
And he was like a shorter stature guy that just threw the hell out of the baseball.
Yeah.
Highly competitive. I'll look it up while we talk and see if I can find it. That's who the two of these guys remind me of a little bit. So here, y'all talk while I look at that.
I wonder what Coach Frank's average calorie intake on this trip has been. It's been a lot of
Well,
fast food.
we're
Taco
above
Bell,
4K.
stuff like that. Oh, without a doubt.
Oh, that's a ball in the gap. Ew.
Got down.
You know what? That's a good job of the Ricotta.
Ascension's first hit?
That's Ascension's first hit.
Okay.
Yeah, that was Cole
The
Fernandez.
no-no is gone.
Yeah, Cole Fernandez. He's the left fielder. Base hit to right field with 2 outs. We were in the bottom of the third inning, still scoreless. So now batting is Dylan Dragna.
Let's see.
He does not play defensively.
See if he can keep it on his own, force a ground ball, get a double play right there.
Well, Alex, considering there's 2 outs, we just need 1.
Well, thanks for letting me know. I didn't know that.
Well, there's the scoreboard.
I forgot the scoreboard result.
Hey, but you know what? Frank would think they would apply that other out to the next inning.
Oh, you're right.
Absolutely ruthless.
Very nice pitch. Well, even better. 2 outs. A base hit shouldn't hurt.
Ball out. Oh, he baited him.
Bang, play at second.
Yeah, he baited our catcher right there. Richie Lewis, that was his name from Florida State.
Okay.
So he was
Short in stature, stocky.
Yes, Richie Lewis.
How about this name from the past from the playground area? Short and stocky, threw very hard. Scott Strickland.
Oh yeah, Scott Strickland, sure. Played for Jefferson, I believe.
Yep.
He played with me on the JPRD team when I was 15.
The one where you went 0-2
Yeah, the one we got swept
by the Westbank.
by the Westbank. I cried my eyes out after that game. I made a critical error in that game that lost us for us late in the game at second base.
And that team was loaded that y'all had.
Yeah, but you know what? We were good, but Sammy Musso, who was on that team, who was a
Was
flat
also
out,
throwing Legion, right?
he couldn't pitch for us because he was pitching for Chiquita, whatever they were called, and so they wouldn't let him pitch with us. And Sammy, you know, was an absolute stud back in the day. Hey, good job by the pitcher. Good. Okay, so Dylan Dragna goes down swinging. Ascension, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base. After 3 innings of play, the score remains 0-0, Eastbank and Ascension. In this winter bracket game, this is an 11-year-old baseball game. This is a winter bracket game. The winner goes to the championship on Wednesday. The loser will play the winner of Lafayette and South Lake Charles tomorrow. And the championship game is a 1-game winner take all. So whoever does win this game, they don't have to get beat twice. It's just going to be a 1-game winner take all.
Well, you know, I really wasn't expecting this. This is very clean baseball. Two teams that very fundamentally sound. Pitching has just been incredible.
Yeah, I agree.
I just hope that Eastbank can take advantage, maybe a missed spot or two, and take the lead, give themselves a chance.
Hey, Frank, how's it going out there, buddy?
Nice, relax and breathe.
Hey Frank, where do you want to go eat after the game?
Where do I want to go eat after the game? Somewhere with air conditioning. I'd like to call out and give a thanks to Mr.
Get in
Roberts.
front of the camera right here, Frank.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, Frank.
No, right.
Frank, you pass it up.
You back up. Back up.
Wait, he's pitching.
That's okay.
He's not going to hit you, Frank. He's been accurate all day.
You dodge bullets for a living.
All right,
Care
Frank.
baseball?
Frank, I got you.
Not from the office.
Frank, I got you. Go ahead.
I'd like to thank Mr. Robert Carrier, the inventor of the air conditioner. May the Lord bless his soul wherever he is. Great man, great American.
Frank,
Love
could you please get that mustard off your shirt? Look, he's looking down. Okay, now batting for Eastbank Little League, Remy Roussel. So Remy Roussel has two other brothers in our program. Reed, his older brother, was on our intermediate world championship team last year. We won the Little League World Series in Livermore, California, beating Seoul, South Korea, 8-7
Now,
tie.
how cool was that playing Seoul, South Korea? Of course, you got a chance to play another international team in 2019 in Williamsport when you beat Curacao, which, by the way, I'm not going to lie, I was so hoping that we'd play Japan. It's just one of those things.
Yeah, I agree. Me too. Hey, great job by Remy. Not swinging at pitches outside the zone.
Scott, can you talk a little bit about those international teams in Williamsport? Was the language barrier obviously difficult, but the kids all got along? How was that?
You know, they have the ping pong tables in the area. They call it the Grove, where only the teams can go into, and so I guess ping pong can be played in any language, right?
Right.
And it's funny to see the kids interact. Great at bat, by the way, by Remy, drawing a base on balls right there to lead off the top of the fourth inning for us. Now batting is Max Dabdu. He's our 13th batter. We're probably one of the few teams that actually have 13 kids on this roster. Oh, that's gonna be right at him. Man.
Frank could have bunted right there.
Okay, yeah, bunt would have been good. So this brings us back to the top of the lineup. This is Cooper Cancian. Cooper plays center field for us. I had heard Cooper was right on the cusp of being on that 12-year-old team this year.
Read it out, Coop.
Shortstop's really good. Nice play. So that's a fielder's choice.
Short and third, very good.
All right, Coach, get back to telling a story about
So,
Williamsport.
in the Grove, you know, I mean, kids have a way of communicating by playing ping pong, and I don't know, they would go play wiffle ball or whatever. But honestly, I take that back. I wouldn't let my kids go play wiffle ball. We weren't going to do that in Williamsport.
Right.
But I did let them go play ping pong and interact as much as we possibly could with the other teams. That was really cool, and nobody sees that, you know, because nobody can go back there.
I think I remember you telling me that what do the kids all have badges?
Yeah.
And they know when they've left the Grove.
Yes.
And when
Yeah. You scan out and you scan back in. I got a funny story on that. So it's one of the first nights we were there, and there's a little neighborhood pub down the street outside one of the gates, like in the middle of the neighborhood.
Oh yes, I think I remember you telling me the story.
So
About
I
the
told-
Virginia coaches.
Yeah, I told Coach Don, which I'm still friends with these guys today. So I told Coach Don, I'm like, hey, ground out it's a second. Ooh, took a bad hop on him. That took a weird hop.
It did.
Number 4, Parker Heyman.
Hey, I'll take it. And let's hope this pitcher, as good as he's doing on the mound right now, Parker Heyman, now coming up the back, can pull something, you know, maybe a gapper here. Matter of fact, there's a huge difference between pop off the bat between 12 and 11-year-olds, huh?
Yes.
Huge difference. Nice pitch. Curveball will start him out. So I scan out. I needed an hour or so to myself. One of those first nights we got there, we were still 4 or 5 days away from playing because we were there a week before we started playing. And I go down there to get a hamburger, right? And so I'm down there actually watching our softball team on TV, and 2 of the Virginia coaches are in there. And again, you got to scan out, scan in, so they know when you're out, they know when you're back in. So I was talking to the 2 Virginia coaches, and 0-2 count here, 2 outs. Man.
See if we can get
Drop.
Nice play by the shortstop. So, in the top of the 4th inning, no runs, no hits, 1 error, 2 runners left on base. Score remains 0-0 as we head to the bottom of the 4th. So I'm in there with the two Virginia coaches, and all of a sudden, the third Virginia coach comes walking in, and the other two Virginia coaches, who had been in there enjoying themselves,
But I was watching the kids.
they go, man, what are you doing? It was back at the dorm watching the kids. He's like, I'm sick and tired of them damn kids. I need a break. And the guy goes, well, you know they know all three of us are scanned out. And then he goes, And they sat in there. And
I guess at some point you just have a breaking point.
yeah.
Well, because listen, I mean, you guys were on the road for quite a while because you had just won in Waco, right?
Came home for 2 nights.
Came home for 2 nights, and then you're on a plane for Williamsport.
So it's
So
a long road.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
hopefully the 12s this year. That's kind of a problem I want. Maybe.
And you're in Waco a little like a week,
Almost a week. Yeah.
almost a week, and in Williamsport, I believe you were there 3 weeks,
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
2 weeks of playing, but wasn't it a week before that you got there?
Yeah, we were basically gone the entire month of August.
Correct.
Yeah, so you're probably right. But we were basically gone the entire month of August.
Yeah.
Absolutely crazy.
I think your wife said you slept about 3 days straight when you got home.
You know, I had said it a couple of times when we got back, but it was one of probably the most exhausted I've ever been in my life. Seriously.
Yeah.
It was rough. Very rough.
I actually remember not too long after you got back, you went to throw with me at Little Falls.
Starting off for Ascension, number 9.
Probably still half asleep, Alex. We're sitting there. Alex Lagasse has joined us. Do you not throw BP?
Told me I didn't need me.
Oh, well, good. Good for you to get to sit with us then. So here we are, bottom of the 4th inning. Now batting for Ascension is their 11th hole batter.
Oh my God! What a play! Holy cow!
Gosh.
Wow!
So that's Seth Main just hit a shot, and our shortstop, Channing Walker, just made an outstanding play. Wow.
That's Sports Center top 10 right there.
That was
Without a
unbelievable. What a play. I mean, Todd. Jeez. All right, now batting. It's their last hole hitter. Oh, looking to lay it down.
Looking at that play, right?
Well, it's Beecher Evans is batting. He's the right fielder for him, and he just tried to lay down a bunt. And it looks like our third baseman's ready for
Is
him.
our shortstop on the 12s and 11-year-old?
Correct.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you got him, and you got this little fella who just made that play.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be a little bit of battle next year.
Well, guess what? Our second baseman is also 11 years old.
Okay. So,
And look,
What's
this
gonna
catcher's doing a great job. And guess what? Our catcher on the 12-year-old team is an 11-year-old.
okay.
Yeah.
They're going to have some big
Hey,
position battles.
competition, baby. Competition. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about that. But that's like LSU, how they recruit now.
Yeah.
They go and recruit 9 shortstops, right?
Yep. Just seems like year after year, the intramural league
Stronger and stronger.
town just keeps getting stronger and stronger.
Oh, that's a great bunt. I don't know about that.
That was close.
Yeah, I thought he was out, but and I'm not even being a homer. I thought he was out, but no review.
Hell of a bunt.
Great play.
Okay, well, we're going to give him a single on that. That was a great bunt by Beecher. Bang Bang play at first base. Now batting is their leadoff hitter, their shortstop, Cooper Swire.
Great job by the pitcher getting off the mound, trying to actually.
Yeah, you know what killed him was when the ball hit the ground. It had such a backspin. It spun back towards the third base line.
Great bunt.
That's a great bunt, yeah. But that was the difference between out and safe right there, for sure. Oh, another great bunt.
Another good bunt.
Got him. You know what? That is an unbelievable play by
very
Taj
nice
Cortez
play.
at third base. He picked up that ball barehanded, which is the only way he was going to get him out.
I don't know if you saw it. He anticipated it from the very beginning.
Wow,
He was
what a
reading
play.
the top hand very well.
That was
That's the
an
reason he made
absolute
that
great play.
It's like fading.
Yeah. So now batting is their second hole hitter. This is Trace Haydell.
Good hustle, partner.
So we 2 outs here, bottom of the 4th inning, still scoreless. There's the pitch. Oh, that's trouble.
That might be over.
Bounced over the fence.
Ground rule double.
Hey, that was a heck of a try by Tranchina in left field. That was a little bitty guy that just hit that ball that far.
It was hard to tell if that went over the fence or it bounced. I couldn't
Yeah,
see
it bounced.
It bounced.
Yeah, I mean, look, he's a smaller guy. He just smacked that ball. Now batting is John Landry. Wow. So that gives AP a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Well, don't give this one a cookie.
You know,
Let's make sure.
well, we got that call.
Eastbank's pitcher has absolutely been cruising. Let's hope that doesn't get to him too much. He needs to just bear down on this hitter, get out of the inning.
Oh, he went.
There you go.
You know, I was going to say before the first pitch, should we walk this kid since there's 2 outs? But Chad Benura's made a decision we're going to go after him. So we got an 0-2 count here, 2 outs. Again, bottom of the 4th. AP just went up 1-0.
You know, I really like Roth, that catcher.
He does a really good job.
Very active.
Yeah.
He's been framing pitches extremely well.
We got a good-looking team, man.
Yeah.
A lot of high baseball IQ with these kids. A lot of these kids have been in the program a long time. Strike 3. Throw him out, throw him out, throw him out, throw him out. I don't
Throw him out.
That ball bounced, but the umpire called him out. All right, so Ascension Parish, they pick up 1 run on 2 hits. Leave 1 runner on base after 4 innings of play. Ascension Parish 1, Eastbank 0.
Rolf's father, Kyle, actually played at Delgado back in the day.
Is he?
And
He's a Rommel guy too, right?
I think so. When I first met Mr. Roth, it was while the 11's were hitting batting practice, and Frank was playing heavy metal to try and motivate the kids while they were like, "This guy's crazy. What are we doing right now?" But I was
Heavy
talking
metal.
I was talking to Mr. Kyle, and he told me about when he transferred out of Delgado, he went to McNeese.
Cowboys.
And he was actually hitting. He hit the ball, ground out, beat it out. But somebody slid into the bag hard at second base and it caused a fight. So he had to get into it, and something happened when he ran into it, and his helmet, like, he got into the fight and somebody hit him.
Okay.
And his helmet clicked on his neck, and he went paralyzed.
Oh no.
Ever since then, he wasn't able to finish playing ball.
Wow.
What
Yeah.
a freak accident.
Freak accident.
Wow.
He was doing really well.
Coach Scott, it looks like we got a new Ascension pitcher here.
No, the same kid.
Same
Is it
kid.
the same kid?
Yeah.
For Eastbank,
So leading off here in the top of the 5th inning, getting 6 outs now. Top of the 6th inning is first baseman Ian Para. Ian has hit a growth spurt. He's grown a lot since last year. Wow.
Absolutely nothing you can do about that.
Wow. Line drive right back at the pitcher, and what a play.
next up, number 2.
Now batting Cameron Roth. By the way, their pitcher before that pitch was at pitch 49. Our pitcher is at 47. So they're both really, really low.
Hopefully Frank knows what's up.
Well, fortunately, our pitcher's being very efficient, so we don't have to worry about the 85 pitches. I doubt we'll get that high.
I understand, but if he wants to get to have him fresh for,
Nice pitch.
should he be able to throw Wednesday if he gets to 50?
No, he's done.
Oh, he's done.
He would have had to come out before 35.
Gotcha.
So both of these kids are finished for the tournament. They set up the middle. Nice hit by our catcher. Yeah,
There's
Cameron
Roth.
Roth. We were just talking about his dad. Nice shot, line drive up the middle. That is Eastbank's only second hit. Ascension only has 3, 2 of which were last inning.
All right, it's 2:57, so we're at the top of the 5th inning, and this game has only been going on 57 minutes. So
Now batting is Colton Tranchini. He's the left fielder.
A lot of strikes being thrown here.
Oh, man.
I remember. You can't do that. You can't do that. The umpire didn't even see it.
He didn't go in the dugout. He didn't need to win the dugout. That's a little silly. So the shortstop purposely dropped the ball.
The umpire didn't even look. Wasn't even looking at the shortstop.
All right. So what should happen here?
Roth should go back to first.
No, Roth is out. He dropped the ball and threw it to second. So Roth is out. The runner on first is out, and Tranchina just stays on first.
Correct.
I mean, it's pretty simple.
And that's what happened.
Well, I don't like that.
I'm not a big fan of intentionally dropped balls.
No, that was pretty aggravating. That ain't the game.
All right, well, here we go. We got 2 outs. Now batting is Graham LeBlanc. Oof. Nice curveball. Start him out.
Next up, number 10, Graham LeBlanc.
We have 2 outs here, top of the 5th. That's up.
Back to these kids are working very well. Pitch counts are very low. I hate talking about my playing career, but I'm going to just say it. I remember my senior year, we played Chalmette.
You threw like 57 pitches, huh?
Yeah, but I also, the pitcher on the other side, Bryce Wilson, is coming to UL next year to pitch. I pitched the whole game, 7 innings, 56 pitches, whatever. I think he finished the game with like only 70-something pitches and struck out like 8.
How quick was the game?
Probably like an hour and 30 minutes. It was insane, if that.
2-2 count, 2 outs. That ball's outside. Umpire said, no, it wasn't. According to my view, ball was outside.
Very outside.
Umpire was getting a little hot. All right, so at the top of the 5th inning, no runs, 1 hit. No errors, 1 runner left on base. As we go to the bottom of the 5th, Ascension Parish 1, Eastbank Little League 0. So Alex, how you feel about tonight's game with the 12s?
I think if we take care of business and swing the bats like we did last night, we'll be where we need to be mentally and physically for Lafayette or Ascension.
58.
I think they understood against Lafayette the other night that that's not how they play baseball. That's not who they were. It was a long day, but we don't make excuses. We got to come out and compete.
Yeah, I think we'll bounce back. I mean, Salvo was a good team last night.
Very good
I
team.
thought, after 2 innings, it was 0-0. We stop them in the top of the 3rd. Todd and I getting a little nervous up on top.
Started counting outs already.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, in an inning and 2/3, we have 11 hits and 10-run rule them that fast. It was crazy how fast that happened.
I hope
And
those
it's all from Rouse driving a ball into the gap.
Yeah.
started off with the walk from Jace Ford.
Yeah. Yeah, and
but-
then Rouse hits a nuke in the right center field. And then these fences here at this ballpark, now not on this field because it's a temporary fence on this field, but where the 12s play, it's 230 down the line, 253 in center field, which is way beyond what we're used to playing with the 225 fences. And that's what you see in Waco, and that's what you see in Williamsport. We arguably could have had 5 home runs
Rouse
yesterday.
had 5, yeah. And Rouse hit his ball in the deepest part of the yard.
Yeah. And to put it in perspective, Texas East plays their state championship tournament in Wiley, Texas.
200-foot fence.
200-foot fences. And
So
we're
they-
playing on a fence in center field. It's 253. All right, now batting the lead off the bottom of the 5th inning is Luca Drago, the kid that has been doing an outstanding job on the mound for Ascension.
Hop up.
I think Taj is going to get that one. And he does. First out. 1 pitch, 1 out.
220 is the sweet spot, right? For Little League 12-year-olds, would you say?
Yeah, I mean, the fences are 225, but you know, to put it in perspective, and I was telling a couple of the kids yesterday at the hotel from Eastbank, I was like, guys, this game is about line drives. I said, to put in perspective, we played 7 games in the World Series in Williamsport, and we hit only 1 home run. Just 1. That was Reese's home run opposite field against Virginia to get us to the U.S. Championship game. That was only
Marshall bounced one.
Well, Marshall hit one off the bottom of the fence. Parish hit one right at the fence. And I think Reese might have had another one that was also close, but we only had 1 home run, though. Another ball hit the Taj. 2 pitches, 2 outs. Yes, sir. 2 pitches, 2 outs.
But that just shows you keeping the game simple like that. It leads to great results when you're not trying to do too much.
Throw strikes. Keep the ball down. Let your defense work, especially on a turf field. There's no bad outs. Now batting is Corbin Duran. He's the catcher. He's done a really nice job for Ascension today. Nice pitch. Didn't get the call. Probably a little bit inside.
That's baseball. And I mean,
yeah, keep it
we've
down.
all been there.
Keep it down. Throw strikes.
Everybody's been there. Everybody's been 12 years old, wanting to be Superman and everything. And baseball is not like that. You're gonna have your superstars and all that, but the superstar's not gonna win unless everybody buys in.
And if you're just joining us, Alex Lagasse is sitting in with us. Alex has played at Eastbank when he was younger, graduated from John Curtis High School. Storybook of resiliency and coming back after getting cut and everything else, and came back and had a great career at John Curtis. Curtis believed in him, encouraged him, and he went out and did a fantastic job for Curtis, and then signed and played the last 2 years at Delgado. Duran draws a base on balls with 2 outs. Now batting is Knox Bark for Ascension. And Alex is now helping. He's our one of the assistant coaches on the 12-year-old team now. How's that experience been for you?
It's a good start. I'm kind of at that point in life where I'm like, oh God, I'm 20. I don't know what I want to do. And I think this is a good start, and I'm really having a lot of fun.
So your grandfather is the famous Elton Lagasse. And Elton Lagasse has touched many, many lives. And, you know, coaching back in the day at Bonneville, and he was the superintendent for the school system. He was a parish councilman for many years. He's one of those guys in politics. It's not like your typical politician.
Correct.
That wasn't Elton. Elton was Coach Lagasse, old school, you know, kind of guy. But Elton also has a heart as big as anybody I know.
The biggest.
And, you've had to learn a lot in your life from your grandfather. Yeah. I consider Elton one of my mentors in life, you know. And your grandmother, who passed, she was one of the sweetest ladies I've ever known. Yeah. And you know, me and your dad grew up around the corner from one another. Used to ride in our big wheels down the street back in the day.
That's all Grandma Yvonne used to talk about. Scott riding around the corner on this big wheel.
Big wheels. I think those things made a comeback.
I think they did. No, I mean, I put all that kind of stuff. I always try to keep that in the back of my head, that life ain't about, like, this generation, it's all about how much money you're making. And then being 20, baseball just ended. I think I need to figure everything out right now. And that's not how it is.
That's not how it is, big boy.
You gotta...
That's a fly out to center field. So for Ascension in the bottom of the 5th, no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on base. It's been kind of the theme of the day. As we head to the 6th inning already. We're only an hour. Realistically, they announced the kids, then they had the national anthem. Mm-hmm. We really probably started like 7 minutes after. We're like an hour into this game right now, but when you have 2 pitchers, Parker Heyman from Eastbank and you have Luca Drago from Ascension throwing so efficiently like they are, and the defense is making plays, games go by quick.
It's good baseball.
That's how it goes, you know. Kids, good baseball game, good teams. Future's bright for both squads.
Both programs.
Yeah. And you know, look, again, this is competition between Eastbank Little League and Ascension, but there's tons of respect on both sides of the field and the stands and boards and everything else between the organizations.
Yep.
You know, we're all very like-minded and similar to Lafayette Little League too. Like our communities are all really, really like-minded, very heavy family-oriented, and you know, engaging in their sons' journey here in Little League baseball, and it makes it fun. You know, there's no shenanigans between us. Matter of fact, I think the 11-year-old team's staying in our hotel, aren't they?
Yes.
I think so.
So, I mean, other than a couple of kids, I had to threaten to call Wayne Grinfeld on the other day for running around like they were playing a football game.
Just being kids.
Just kids being kids. That's right.
Yep.
But getting back to what you're saying, Alex. Life ain't always rainbows and sunshine.
Nope.
There's going to be hiccups, and you know what? You're 20 years old, and you're not going to figure it out right now.
No.
And one thing I've learned over many, many years is being patient, and in God's time, things going to happen, right? And that's how it works.
That's the same advice I hear from you and
your father and your grandfather, I'm
Yep.
sure. All right, leading off the top of the sixth for Eastbank, we're down 1-0 is third baseman Taj Cordes. Taj has had an outstanding game at third base.
very good game.
And getting back to this, I don't know, we talked about it today, but this continuous batting order. I mean, we are midway through the order, and so some of these kids may only get one at bat.
Yeah, like 3 or 4. It's crazy. Absolutely hate this rule.
So Uncle Todd, you got any
Oh! That was going straight for the
that
camera.
would have destroyed the camera. You got any Big E stories?
Any what?
Elton.
Elton stories.
Oh,
We were just talking about his grandpa when you walked off.
Yes. There's one. Billy and I were playing freshman baseball, and we got dropped back off at Rummel, and Mr. Elton was picking us up. And you know where they store the buses behind the fence at Rummel?
It's skinny. Skinny.
Well, everybody got off. You know, I'm like waiting for Mr. Elton to come pick Billy and I up, and I'm like, forgot my.
Okay, with one away here. Again, top of the sixth, Ascension's winning 1-0. Now batting is shortstop, Channing Walker. Okay, go ahead.
So I forgot my school bag. And the fence is already locked up. Got a lot of homework.
That's up.
Not like I may have been doing my homework, but anyway, my school bag was in the bus, and so Mr. Elton says, "Todd, just climb the fence," and it was a high fence, and go in and get your school bag and throw it over the fence, and then climb back over. We'll wait for you. Well, first of all, the double wide gate was like it swayed back and forth. I got on top of the fence, and I couldn't go in either direction. And I'm yelling, help, help. And all Mr. Ellen could do is laugh at me.
Couldn't help himself.
Oh, that could be trouble. That could be trouble. Save, baby. All right. That's what we needed. Infield single, any which way to get it started. Okay. Big Luke Gibbs, big boy coming up. Big boy. One away. Now batting is Luke Gibbs. Luke is 0 for 1. And he grounded out to the pitcher last time up at bat. Boy, I tell you what, I'd like for Luke to get into one here, huh? So did Elton ever help you come get down off the fence?
Oh no, that I had to get down on my own, and this literally took me about 15 minutes to get off that fence.
It's called a life lesson, Todd.
Yep.
Don't forget your school bag in the bus.
Because they had those, spikes up top of the fence too, so you can imagine where they were poking.
Did you see how that catcher just tried to deke that kid at first base, pretending like he was going back to the backstop? That kid's got high IQ.
Very well coached team.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, good. I mean, 2 really good ball teams. Good teams going after this. No, don't swing at that. Got to be more disciplined than that. All right, we got a 1-2 count, 1 out. Top of the 6th. Ascension's winning 1-0. This is the 11-year-olds. We are watching the 11-year-old team Luke stays alive with the foul in the back.
Scott, what do you think about sending this runner on it?
Scott, Lukey.
You know, he had really nice speed running down to first base, but Frank's constantly giving signs over there, and I don't
I think Frank understands.
Oh, that's a base hit!
Bobbled it. Safe.
Base hit.
You know, if he handles that ball, he probably doesn't get him out at first, but it's definitely a put out at second. And then you'd be facing 2 outs, runner at first. Big break right there for Eastbank.
Mound visit by the coach from Ascension. Settled his kid down a little bit. I mean, look at what we have. You know, we had more or less a dribbler to third that the kid couldn't make a play on. And that was Channing Walker beat it out at first. And that ball doesn't leave the infield either.
Right.
You know? So you have 2 balls. I mean, the pitcher's doing his job, but it's just kind of unfortunate for him the last 2 at-bats. Fortunate for us. So 1 out, first and second. We're in the top of the 6th. We're losing 1-0. This is the 11-year-old game. Now batting is Carson Bethay. That's, oh, hit him. Wow.
Big time.
All right, bases loaded.
I think the Eastbank bats have finally understood that the early swings early in the game, popping everybody.
You know what?
Finally figured out to hit it on the ground.
This is a good spot for us. This is Remy Roussel. Like I said, his brother had tremendous success for us last year in the World Series in California. He's been around baseball players his whole life. He's from Pauline. He's a tough kid. I want Remy in this spot.
Absolutely.
Please avoid a hard ground ball to the short.
I like Remy Roussel in this spot, regardless of what happens. But if there's a kid that's going to step up and not this spot not be too big for him, it's Remy. Outside. Pitcher's kind of losing it a little bit.
Well, pressure spot. He really hadn't been pressured this whole game.
No, he hasn't. And like I said, for him, it's kind of unfortunate because of the way we got our 2 runners on. But again, great for us. That's low, outside. 2-0 count.
From practicing with the 12-year-olds and the 11-year-olds both practice with each other for the weeks leading up to the state tournament, and I've realized that Roussel is a very cool, calm, collected ball player.
That's low. 3-0 count.
He definitely understands the game.
All right, here's the setup again. 3-0 count, bases loaded. We're losing 1-0. This is the last inning. This is the 11-year-old winner bracket game. The winner moves on to the championship on Wednesday. The loser plays again tomorrow. Here's the pitch. That's low.
That's low. Wow. 1-1 ball game.
Wow.
Coach coming out.
Yep,
At least have a mound visit.
No, he's done. That's his 3rd visit.
Oh, it's his 3rd visit. Okay.
So that ties the score at
I was
1.
taking care of business in the bathroom when
Remy with the
first
big
and second visit.
Remy with the RBI right there. Hey, great job by that kid. And you know what?
Yep.
He's 2 unfortunate plays away from having a complete game shutout. But that's baseball, and it goes to show you how quick it can change. Okay, so now pitching is, who's number 22 for them?
22 or 27?
27.
27.
All right, what about 27? Corbin Durand, he was the catcher.
Oh, yeah, they had taken him out.
Changed the catcher. Oh, yeah, they changed him.
Okay, so now pitching is Corbin Durand. He started as catcher. I know Ascension took him out, I think, in the 3rd or so. So he's coming in to pitch.
I don't think the coach came tell me. Yeah, I don't think they're going to do anything wrong. Just make sure that the official record.
All right, so here we go. Again, 1 out. Top of the 6th. Eastbank just tied it up at 1-1.
So a lot of times I'll have him like warm up and then switch him off.
So, what you think, Ty? Kid's coming in a tough spot?
I mean, it doesn't get much tougher than this. I mean, winner's bracket game, state
championship game on the line.
Yep, championship game on the line.
To get to the championship game. That's not
Yep. 1-1 ball game, 1 out, bases loaded.
Well, let's see what this Durand kid can do in a tight situation.
And you can't put him anywhere, so it makes it extra hard.
So now batting for us, this is our 13th batter, 13th whole batter, Max Dabdu.
What the kid on the mound should be thinking is,
Smart up there, man.
my coaches believe in me that I'm meant for this spot. And I should go attack the spot and come up big for my team. This is
You can believe that all day long, and then you get out there in the spot knowing what's riding on the line, so let's see how he handles this pressure. Here comes his first pitch.
We play the game.
Low,
So
low.
I really never pitched. So from a pitcher standpoint, are you trying to induce a double play ground ball, or are you trying to go for the strikeout rate?
I'm trying to make the batter make early contact on the ground, either to my shortstop or second baseman, or back to me, so I can throw him out at the plate.
Okay.
Which means early change-ups early in the count.
Makes sense.
Ooh, good job by the catcher. That
Great
was a tough
block.
play. Both their catchers, because this kid started at catcher, both their catchers have done a really nice job. Okay, we got a 2-1 count, 1 out. Bases loaded for Eastbank. Top
Gotta
of the
go,
sixth.
guys. Thank y'all for having me.
All right, Alex. Great
All
job.
right,
you,
Alex,
boy.
get that team ready to go. Oh, special guest. We got Coach Scott Ladea, the 12-year-olds. You got anything to say, Scott?
No, not much. Hopefully, good game today.
All right, man, a few words, but I think the kids like that. All right, good luck.
All right, 3-2 count, 1 out. You know, that ball's around there. We want Max swinging that bat. Ah, a little late. Good job of Duran coming in after a 3-1 count, battle bagging through those 2 strikes. So back to the top of the lineup for us. Cooper Cancian. 2 outs, bases loaded, 1-1 score, top of the 6th. Ooh, right down the middle. A lot of bounce on the field for Ascension. They're not flat-footed. They're ready for the ball. Like Alex said, they're a well-coached team. Ooh. All right, 0-2 count, 2 outs, Todd. Koopy Cancian, one of the top players on this team for sure. See if he can come through here with 2 outs. That looks like they're going to try to throw him outside.
A little dribble back to the pitcher.
Well, hey, pick up a run.
Yeah.
Tie it up. So we get 1 run on 2 hits. 3 runners left on base.
Yeah.
But as we go to the bottom of the 6th, it's 1-1.
Very
Tied up.
impressive. Very impressive to get out of that inning. Coming in,
Yeah.
1 out, bases loaded.
Yeah. Yeah, did a good job. Very impressive, like you said. So Todd,
Look, I can just, I'm already thinking, I know we're not due with this year yet, but let me tell you something. These 2 teams, Ascension Parish and Eastbank, when they get to the 12s next year, it's going to be a battle royale.
yeah, and you know, look, I'm sure Lafayette's good too,
Yeah.
right? And either of these teams, but you got to say this, and maybe Ascension brings in a kid or 2 or 3, whatever, but we know we got 4 kids sitting on the 12-year-old team that's coming back,
Yeah.
which is huge.
I mean, what an experience, too. I mean, you know, you get a state tournament under your belt for the 12-year-old team as an 11. Wow.
And look, we still feel we have a more than better chance to still have a shot to get to
Yes.
Waco this year. Can you imagine that team getting to Waco with 4 11-year-olds and getting that experience?
Yeah, that would be more than you could ask for.
The most 11-year-olds we ever had on our 12-year-old team at one time was in 2017. We had 2.
Right.
Overall, in the whole program, I think we've only had 3.
I mean, we got 4 this year.
And we got
Pretty
4 on
incredible.
the team this year. And you'd say, well, man, that kind of probably really depletes the 11-year-old team, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
We have a really good 11-year-old team.
Yeah.
And we got 13 kids on this team, not just 12. So that's another kid in this continuous batting order. Now, the good news is they're now at 8, 9, 10. If we do get back up to bat, we're at 2, 3, 4. Right?
Yeah.
So coming up to bat here for Ascension in the bottom of the 6th is Corbin Adderholt. He's their second baseman. He struck out his first time at bat. Where is he at with his pitch count? So
59.
Parker Heyman, here we are in the 6th inning, is only at 59 pitches. That's it.
That is crazy.
How efficient is that? Defense making the plays for him. He's throwing strikes.
That's more efficient than Eric Prather. I mean, than Egan Prather.
Yeah. He's been great. I mean, extremely efficient. So now we got a 1-1 count. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th. It's a 1-1 tie. Eastbank scored a run in the top of the 6th to tie it up. Oh, not close. Todd, no rest for the weary for us today. After this game's over, at 4 o'clock, we're going to stream the 12-year-old game against Mid-City. It's an
And then
elimination
we got
game.
the 7 and 8s after that.
And
Look,
then-
I know we're looking at 12 more innings at least today.
What else would you want to be doing, Todd?
Maybe eating. I don't know.
Well, we ate before we came. Delicious lunch.
Yeah.
But how you get better than this?
Yeah, it's wonderful.
You know, it's hot, but we're under a tent right now. Hopefully we get up on the, well, whatever you want to do for the next game. If we're going to sit back down
Look,
here or go up the pavilion.
This is my time of the year for sporting, for sports.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, when the LSU baseball season ends, I know that I've got Eastbank baseball to look forward to, right? And if we go far enough, that carries me right into LSU football.
Well, what you don't want to do is have a walk right there to lead off the bottom of the 6th, and it was a 5-pitch walk. Now brings up Cole Fernandez. He's the left fielder. He got a single last time up the bat. I don't mark where he hit it. I don't really necessarily recall. Oh, you know what? No, that wasn't him. I'm trying to think which one hit the ball. Oh, that was the second old hitter that hit the double. That was a ground rule double.
Mr. Marlowe, what field are the 12s playing on?
2.
Field 2, okay.
Okay, so Frank just had the briefest conversation in his life with the pitcher.
What'd they talk about? The ice cream social after the game?
So nobody out. Brings up left fielder Cole Fernandez. Like I said, he's 1 for
Look,
1
kids,
today.
bruh, you win, chocolate chips on the table.
I feel like, bro, I'll go get that snow cone for you in a minute.
You know, all of a sudden, looks like Parker's kind of losing his way a little bit. And look, it's a hot day.
Yeah, it is.
And it's probably 15 degrees even hotter on that turf. Like, I think we have a heat warning index today. So if he throws the ball here after a 5-pitch walk last batter, I have to now think about making a change. That ball was at the top of the zone. Fortunately, we got that call. It was a strike, but it was definitely at the top of the zone. So we got a 1-1 count, no outs. Again, bottom of the 6th, 1-1 tie. Oh, you know,
Great effort by the third baseman right there.
Taj is a player, man. This is my first time seeing Taj and the shortstop, Channing Walker, play, and I'm very impressed.
Yes.
Let's go, Park!
Very light on their feet, fundamentally sound.
By the way, I'm glad he tried to bunt that ball because that was going to be a ball high. So, but now we have a 1-2 count. Oh, goodness. When did it become a rule you can't scream from the dugout?
This year.
Didn't know about that.
Is that a rule, Michael?
Mr. Marler, is that a rule? You can't scream from the dugout?
No, you can't get louder as he's pitching.
You can't get louder. Okay.
Correct.
You have a decibel meter?
Yeah, how does that work? How about we just...
It's umpire judgment.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Nice pitch.
Can't say I'm a big fan of that rule. You know,
Yeah,
you want your
that's-
kids getting rowdy and
Yeah,
cheering them on.
I agree.
Cheering their hitter on, but I don't make the rules.
Sounds like a safe space rule to me.
Yes. Nobody goes in timeout.
Yeah, what the hell is that? 1-2 count, no outs. Here's the pitch. And he keeps fighting it off. Good job by Cole Fernandez, battling with 2 strikes. Can't raise your voice as the pitcher's approaching. Nice pitch. He's out. Don't worry about him. He's out. He's out.
No!
Throw the ball in.
He's out at first.
He didn't have to throw that ball. Okay.
Should that have been a dead ball?
No, it's not. No. It's not a dead ball. That ball's still live. This ball's still live. But okay. Hey, guy advances to second. As a coach, you go, hey, everybody, it's okay. It's okay. But now what you've just done is put the winning run on second base, though. But we're at the 10th hole batter in the lineup. This is Dylan Dragnon now batting. He struck out last time. Ball outside. And, you know, Roth has had a great game behind the plate.
Yeah, you know, tight situation. He just freaked out a little bit. But,
Yeah.
you know, they're 11.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, he's done a really, really nice job behind the plate.
learning experience.
Go, Parker!
Yeah, the pitcher to me looks like he's definitely
Winded.
starting to labor.
Yeah. Everything, even when he does throw a strike, is a little up. So,
Got 2-0 count here, 1 out. Here's the pitch. There you
nice
go.
pitch.
He's battling, buddy. He's battling. But it looks to me like he's definitely getting to the end of his rope.
Yeah.
So we got a 2-1 count, 1 out. Runner on second. That's a winning run on second. The winner of this game advances to the state championship game on Wednesday. It's going to be an out. Nice play by Taj.
Go, Parker!
Now, I wonder, do the fans' decibels have to maintain a certain level?
I don't know. Let's ask Mr.
Yeah,
Marr.
does the fans' decibel need to maintain a certain level, or their level can go up?
Just no artificial noise making, correct?
Okay, now batting is Seth Main. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th.
Well, I can remember at one of the regionals playing Mississippi. And
Yeah.
they had cowbells.
Yeah, nobody said nothing about that, Mike. That's a strike. Strike all day long. Catcher was set up outside, so
Yeah.
for the AP fans, it made it look like it was way inside, but it was actually right down the middle of the plate.
And sometimes rules have to be made because I remember a rule being made by an RV.
Oh, we're going to bring that up. All right.
No, we're not.
And Applebee's and
0-2 count, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th, 1-1 game. Winter bracket game in the 11-year-old Louisiana Little League State Tournament. Here's the pitch. Got him! Hey,
Battle back.
boy, you're not kidding, man. That kid is fighting out there. Wow. Great job. So we're going extra innings. You know what that means, Todd? We're going to be scrambling once again to get our stuff set up. You heard me, Todd?
Huh?
Going extra innings, that means we're going to be scrambling to get our stuff set up for the 12-year-old game.
Always.
You know what? I need to get their lineups.
Which one is field 2, Scotty?
Field 2 is over back here.
Okay.
Yeah, this
That's
one.
that one?
Yeah.
All right.
So the sun will kind of be to our right.
I just hold up.
So I'm going to try to be proactive, Todd, and start writing down our lineup for the next game, and I need to get Mid-City's lineup.
You know, the way this game is being played right now, so we're going into extras right now. We're on the top of the 7th.
I think they put a runner on second base.
Okay. That's what I was just about to ask.
Did they put a runner on second base to start?
not the 7th.
Oh, not the 7th.
The 8th inning?
Play baseball for one more inning.
So,
Okay. Thank you.
oh, thank you. All right.
And
All right, so-
how many times we've done that with this team?
Okay. Real baseball for another inning, and then
Well,
we go to the
real
runner on
baseball
second
except
base
for
in
the
Huh?
real baseball except for the continuous batting lineup.
And noise control from the dugout.
Yeah, you keep a neutral decibel level in the dugout.
Right. Not gender specific.
And so here we go to the top of the 7th. Coming up for Eastbank is second hole hitter Connor Stouter. Stouter has been in our program a long time, Todd. He's got a younger brother that plays for the 9's that pitched yesterday. All right, let's see what we got here. Top of 7, 1-1 ball game. 2 really good teams battling it out.
Yeah, umpire is super hot back there. I don't know, what is it, 100 degrees out there?
I think the heat index today was supposed to be 110 to 115.
Right. How do you think he feels?
Nice pitch. Yeah, but look, that's a heat index on like concrete or grass.
Yeah.
They're on turf, so it might be like 125 out
Right.
there.
That's why the umpires usually start getting liberal with the strike zone.
I would say so. I can't say I'd blame them. Oh, that's a rip. That's gonna get down. Stouter leads it off with a base hit. And like I said, Stouter been in our program since T-ball, along with about 5 of the other kids on this team. Half this team's been in our program for like 5 years already.
And what does that tell you about the strength of Eastbank's program? I mean, you know, again, family environment, parents start to get to know each other, community involvement. That's what it's all about.
Now batting's the pitcher, Parker Hyman, who's really fought and battled in this last inning. A lot of first pitch curveballs, but they're throwing them for strikes. That cloud cover is nice right now. Umpires sweat out about 15 pounds already this game. So nobody out, top of the 7th. That's outside.
So I can remember in 2017, as far as community involvement go, we go to the state tournament in Lafayette, and we're playing at the original ballpark in Lafayette.
The Lafayette Little League
Yeah,
itself.
and I don't think at the time we had the younger guys, right?
Oh, no, we always did.
We did? We
Yeah.
always? Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, only the 12s were there.
Oh, pass ball. That's big.
Only the 12s were there, but I could not get over the community that was involved in Lafayette that came out to support that tournament.
Good
And-
guys too, man.
Oh yeah, I mean, the quality of food that they fed the team.
It was the chicken burger that had the boudin inside the chicken. Okay, now look, what we need to do here, at the very least, just hit a ground ball to second base to get this guy to third, or bunt him. Oh, that's a strike. Well, bunt's off the table now. We got a 2-2 count. And I'm not saying we should have bunted him. He's the third hole hitter.
For as many signs as Frank's been going throughout the game, he hasn't actually
We haven't done anything.
hadn't done anything.
He just likes moving his arms around. There you go. That's all you needed. It's a base hit. Oh, Frank's sending him. Woo-hoo!
All right, there you go. You know what? I just made fun of Frank for not calling anything. You know, he didn't need to.
Hey, Parker Heyman, the
Yeah.
pitcher, has done all of this, and then he comes up, gets the RBI to go ahead run at this time. And you know what? Hey, good. Look, kudos to Frank. He sent the guy. It was aggressive and it scored him. That was a good call. Nobody out. Ian Parra down batting. Runners on second. Good base running going to second base on the throw. Pitcher's getting a little amped up now.
I just have a feeling, you know, Parrott looks like the kind of kid who could absolutely take one over this right field wall.
He's a big boy. He's got a stance like Reese Roussel.
He
Todd.
does. He reminds me of him so much.
Well, these kids were a part of the program when we won.
Yeah.
To put in perspective, think about that. 5 or 6 of these kids on this team were a part of Eastbank Little
Yep.
League when we won the World
He's
Series
about
in 2019.
he's Reese's size when he was 12 too.
He is. He reminds me a lot of him.
Look,
Oh my goodness! Hey, he kind of swung the bat like Reese,
Yeah,
though.
he certainly did.
Wow.
And there is just something about a swing from the left side that just looks so pure.
All right, now batting is catcher Cameron Roth.
18.
So this kid's at 18. Coach is now looking ahead to like, okay, probably don't want to pitch him over 20 because they're thinking in case they lose today, they're going to throw him tomorrow. Still a long way to go, Ty. Good pitch. Great layoff by Roth. That was a hell of a pitch for that kid.
Terrible pitch.
So we're now up 3-1. We're in the top of the 7th inning. The winner of this game advances to the state championship. That's a strike. Great pitch in the corner. We have no outs here in the top of the 7th. Parish just hit a shot in the left center field gap. Oh.
Drop that bat too, bud.
All right, so we got a 3-1 count now. It's been a good game, Todd.
It's been a great game. I'm enjoying it. Thank you for suggesting we do this.
Oh, good job by the catcher. Oh, my bad. Now it's 3-1. So 3-1 count, nobody out. Parrow's on second base. We scored 2 runs here in the top of the 7th, and we take a 3-1 lead. And that is a walk. They're going to take him out here, Todd. Hey,
Yeah, and he's
hey, I don't know about you.
Backup call.
I thought our decibel level in the dugout rose while that pitcher was pitching.
I believe so. And Michael
You know?
Marl is still standing here not doing a
Yeah,
damn
he's
thing
not doing a
about it.
damn thing about it. In the Eastbank dugout, decibel levels rising while the pitcher's pitching.
Yeah, but their pitcher's mama's not yelling at them.
I'm not talking to parents while we're doing this thing. Go stand over there, lady, where the parents belong. Who's playing here next? Oh, this must be
Oh, good job, pitch.
it's Lafayette, South Lake Charles. Oh, so the loser of our game plays the winner of the next game on this field, which is Lafayette and South Lake Charles.
Okay.
Todd, you know what this is doing to us.
Putting us behind the 8 ball again, getting ready.
We're 20 minutes from first pitch for the 12s, Todd.
That's 17.
Looks like they're giving their catcher a break, perhaps.
It looks
Ascension bringing in a lefty.
17. Yeah, Greg. Dylan Greg.
So now pitching, coming in to pitch is Dylan Dragna, lefty. He did not start in the field. Frank talking to the third base umpire now. Look, he's trying to work that guy. He was working the home plate umpire before. Mm-hmm. Now he's working the third base, or the umpire in the field. You think they're talking about how in district they threw 86 pitches and he went over and he had to sit out 2 games?
Probably not.
I liked it better when we were talking about the mustard stain on Frank's jersey, or his shirt. Todd, look at our speed test. It's not all that great right now for our.
Really?
Yeah. Let me go turn this thing a little bit. Let's see where we at.
Next up, number 12, Colton Tranchino.
Okay, now batting for Eastbank here in the top of the 7th is Colton Tranchino. He's the 6th hole batter for Eastbank. Ball up. New pitcher in for AP is Dylan Dragna. Here's the pitch. Ball up again. This is where this umpire is probably starting to die off a little bit. Like, please, kids, let's get back to where we were in throw strikes. We got a 2-0 count. Nobody out. Runners on first and second. 3-0. Count. Dragon is struggling here. He's been missing up his first 3 pitches. That's a strike. All right, here we go. 3-1 count, nobody out. Runners in first and second. Good cut. How you feeling, Todd?
Yeah, I'm sweating. I should have brought a change of clothes, but all in all, I'm good. I just love being out here.
It's pretty relaxing. All right, 3-2 count, Todd. That's up.
Whoa. Okay. That was up, in my opinion, and late.
That was umpires hot, and I'm going to ring them up.
Right.
Now batting second baseman.
Which, as a
Graham
coach, you might want to have that discussion with your kids.
No, that's just, you can't have your kids swinging at that kind of pitch with 2 strikes. That's ridiculous. I mean, look.
Another one that's up.
I mean, the last 2 pitches aren't even close.
No.
Yeah, he's been coming the whole rest of the game.
That's pretty bad. He obviously is umpiring the next game, too.
I mean, make these guys do 2 in a row?
I mean, look, the bottom line is, I understand we're in extra innings. I understand it's hot, but you can't take the game away from the kids like that.
Right. Again, for those of you out there in the audience looking for the 12-year-old game, this is the 11-year-old game. As soon as this one's wrapped up, which hopefully will be in a few minutes, well, maybe not, we're going to get right over to the 12s.
Yeah.
We may have to exit early from the 11s.
All right, here we go. 2-1 count, 1 out. Runners at first and second. We've got Graham LeBlanc's up the bat. Here's the pitch. Todd, you're going to talk a little bit while I write down this lineup for 12s.
All right. Got a 2-2 count. Runner on first and second. Eastbank up 3-1.
Yeah.
Top of the 7th. Ball up high. 3-2. Full count.
Last 3-2 count, full count. Ball was chin high. And Mr. Rump decided to ring him up. Yeah. Good pitch.
Good pitch.
Yeah, that was a good pitch. Got to be swinging the bat there.
Number 23, Taj Cadris.
All right,
Now by Taj Cadris.
He has absolutely played a brilliant game at third base.
Yes, he has. Yes, sir. He's a real deal, man. Real deal. No doubt about it. Hey, look, I'm not going to argue if we get a quick out here and get a quick 3 outs. Get this game over with. But you would like to get another run would be nice too. So all right, here's the pitch.
Coach Scott, I'm going to go scout out that other field where we're going to set up, if you don't mind, okay?
Sounds good. All right, so as Todd exits it, because we have the 12-year-old game starting in 12 minutes. Oh, base hit. Let's see if Frank sends him. I would send him. Score, run scores. So that was a base hit by Taj. Good job by Frank sending the runner again. Good job coaching over there. And so that gives Eastbank a 4-1 lead.
That was my kid. That wouldn't have sent
And 4-1 lead. So go to the bottom of the 7th. Where is Eastbank's pitcher at? How many pitches he has?
it.
78. So let's see. It's going to be interesting if they send him back out or they're going to put somebody else in. Looks like somebody new is coming to the mound for Eastbank. So we can close the book on Parker Heyman, who did an outstanding job. Well, nope, looks like he's getting the ball. No, he's got a new pitcher coming in. Looks like it might be Ian Parra coming in to pitch. So with that said, Parker Heyman pitched 6 innings.
Looks like we're going to have a similar setup for the next game on the ground here.
Everybody's piled up on top.
All right, let's
Go,
get
baby.
I turned it off. So on with let's see, with regards to Parker Heyman, he threw 6 innings. He gave up 3 hits, 1 run. That's it. Wow, what an outing against a very, very good Ascension team. And now on the mound for Eastbank is Ian Parra.
Got 10 minutes to game time for the 12s.
Hopefully he can make quick work, but I don't know where the umpires are. Like it's like the. Oh boy.
What is it?
Looks like the umpire maybe feeling not so good.
Well, Coach, I hate to say this, but we need to get over to the 12s.
Yeah, there's no telling how long this could last.
Okay, wrap it up.
Okay, we're going to call this now. Unfortunately, we're not going to get to the end of this bottom of the 7th. We're going to jump over. And we're going to jump over to the 12-year-old game with the umpire not feeling well. So we're going to go ahead and cut down now and jump over to the 12s. We'll get started in about 10 minutes.